everyone. Thank you for joining me. This is Andrea, and you are watching our Southern Nest adventure. Welcome to another episode of La La Land. I wanted to set a couple of records straight. Like I said, I will do rebuttal videos every time my name is mentioned, or I'm mentioned without using my name, but nonetheless, I'm mentioned. To say right off the bat, to Pixie, just because you spit in my face and try to convince the community that it's raining does not make it so, and does not make you righteous, kind, or any other positive word that I can come up with right now. So with that being said, let's just talk about your comment to Belle's Reborn Nursery's apology video that she made, or live that she made, which I found so interesting, because your favorite word when you respond to us, to me, to Sam, to Shelby at the time when Shelby was still here, to Emily, to anyone, to Catherine, to anybody that had an issue with you, is we are haters. Now listen to this. So her response, part of the response is this: so many of us here have been manipulated by a certain person who truly hates, the community, and hates us all. Nobody here needs permission to apologize for something they generally feel sorry about, or to accept an apology. I'm just reading the way she wrote it, and move on. No one here needs permission to enjoy the hobby and make peace with others. Misery loves company. That's the bottom line. Hate, 3, campaigns are not sustainable in this particular community because people don't want it that way. Of course, they're attacking this woman for choosing to make peace and move on with her hobby and enjoy the dolls. Maybe she woke up and realized that she doesn't enjoy the hobby anymore, and everything was about hates, and she didn't want to do that herself. How many people does this one particular person have to run over to those few hanging on to that hate, 5, train barreling into nowhere to jump off? Now, I'm not going to read the rest of this because we already have 5 hates in one comment. I never use the word hate. It's not how I roll. It's not how I make myself understood. It's not what I have to use. With that said, first of all, as you all saw by Sam's video yesterday, nobody asked. Nobody belittled. Nobody attacked. Nobody walked away from Shelby because she made that video. As a matter of fact, Sam said, wow, a storm is coming in. As a matter of fact, Sam said, I was blindsided, but if that's what you needed to do, we are still friends. And she asked me to hop on that wagon too, which I did. Therefore, I left that comment. Just to clear the record, I'm still talking to Shelby. So Shelby and I are still good. So let's keep clarity here. Shelby, I know that for a fact, did not make an apology to Jen because Jen was right and Shelby was wrong. She made that apology. She could have made that apology to anybody in this community that she thought was an issue with finding peace here. And that person just happened to be Jen. It could have been anybody. It was basically for her to move on, bottom line. As far as Jen is concerned, I don't owe Jen an apology. As a matter of fact, I owe nobody here an apology, period. If anything, now to Pixie, if you want peace in this community, all you have to do is take your stinking videos down about me, where you call me uneducated, a scammer, a liar, whatever else. It's one click and it's done. But you're not doing that, and neither is Ines. So who is, stepping away from peace here? That would be you. Then you were talking about lightning strike. Okay, 4 miles from here. Then you were talking about why is everybody getting into everybody else's business? Well, I have that same question for you. Why are you getting into Ines's business? This doll sale had nothing to do with you. Nothing. Absolutely zero to do with you. You never called me. You never tried to find out what the truth is, what my side of the story was. Neither did any of you people, including Biker Chick or Biker Mom. I don't know what her name is, what her handle name is again, but the one that commented under your comment. She and you and about 30 other people went on an attack train on me last year, February, March, April of last year. And Biker Chick was blocked from my channel. So Biker Chick, you were talking about my husband. You know what? Leave other people out of it. Leave family members out of it. I do that. Otherwise, if that's no longer the rule, I'll start getting into other people's family members as well. You have no idea what I'm doing legally, so don't assume. Because you know what they say about assuming. It makes an ass out of you and me. Don't assume anything. Don't, because that would be a grave mistake. I asked Pixie 2 weeks ago to email me her private phone number that I can give to my attorney. And she won't do that. So until I have that, my attorney is not to call anybody or Google and try to find her phone number. I'm not paying for that, and I'm not paying for her time to do that. So she can call, she can send me an email, give me the phone number, and she can talk to her, and then my attorney will ask her to take these videos down. And that's what she doesn't want to do, and that's why she doesn't want to give her phone number out, because she doesn't want to take the videos down. Because when she talks to an attorney tells her to take the videos down, what is she going to say? No? Well, then it's all full steam ahead. As far as the newbies that are here, like Shelly, that was in Belle's live, saying to me that I'm scary. I'm not scary. I'm not scary. I'm just defending myself. And if you find that scary, then so be it. It's like you should be a lot more scared of Ines and Pixie, because if you are now in bed with the crooked people in this community. So because Shelly, you have no idea what you're doing. You have been here a hot minute. You have 7 followers. You've made 1 or 2 videos. You're brand new here. So for you, I have a little homework to do for you. Go to the Tiny Magical Creatures. Go to her website or to her YouTube channel. There is a video with a timeline from 2015, I believe 2015-16 to 2019, of how these same people that you're now in bed with have attacked this woman for 3 or 4 years. Not just attacked on YouTube, doxed her, went to her husband's place of employment. Katie at one point accused her of wanting to kill her dog, and which was a complete lie. And to this day, I have no evidence. Nobody has evidence of tiny magical creatures ever saying that or ever even hinting that it is complete fabrication. And so if people can't back this up, why do you people believe in that? And it's people like Biker Chick that makes people like Pixie and Inez and Katie, and I'm sure there's a couple more that I'm not thinking about, make these disgusting videos, is because to them, they are the 20% of the community that love the drama. They're only here for the drama. Like Biker Chick said, I don't watch her, I don't mean me, but I only watch like the drama channels that she likes, that I make. So, you know, the bottom line is there's 20% of this community that is only here for the drama. So those 20% will stay with them and will be their loyal supporters and will not venture because to them it's entertaining. Will they ever grow their channels to anybody else? No. So 80% of the community will not watch them. I have seen it now myself. I've been here now long enough to see how many people have supported me. People that either go publicly to support me or people that support me privately, like Carol, Colossal, and many others like that. Penny. I mean, that's like the list is long. And how many people are really supporting them right now? Where are all their friends that used to support, that used to be on their channels? Where is, you know, CD1 that used to leave, that left me the nastiest comment? Where is Annie Benani? Where is Christina's Reborns or Christina's Nursery, whatever her name is? Where are any of these big channels? They're all gone. I mean, you need to put 2 and 2 together. At one point, I can't draw you a clearer picture of right and wrong than what I'm doing right here. You know, calling people names, it's hurtful, it's childish, it's uncalled for, and it's spiteful. And that goes for Jen. You calling me an old lady? Really? Interesting. Let me tell you this. How old is your mother? I think she's about my age. Do you call her an old lady? Age is a privilege. A lot of people don't get to be 60 years old or 50 years old or 40 years old. I'm proud of my age, and I have to say I'm very happy that I have all my teeth in my mouth. I have a full head of hair. My wrinkles are pretty minimal. I have a clear thinking head, but mostly I have a pure heart and I have nothing to apologize for. My time here on YouTube has been a nightmare from day one, and that is thanks to the Reborn Doll Collectives and her smear and hate campaign towards me. I will make a video talking further about this on Sunday, because there's some other things that you guys don't know that I kept to myself. But just to let other people be aware of what happens if you don't deal with reputable people, people that you can trust completely and fully. You know, look, if I was the only person that ever got smeared here, I would be like, you know what, maybe they just don't like me. I'm not the only one. I'm like the 8th or 9th person now. It goes all the way to like 5 years ago. I think when Ines before Inez, it was starting to get a little rancy already, but then once Inez got in here, it became really rancy. And at one point, like somebody called her the queen of the community. That is completely ridiculous. This is not a dictatorship. This is a democracy, and there's no queen here, period. So, and Jen, you don't understand why I don't like you. I'm telling you to you now for the 15th time. I don't like you because you lie. I was on your side when you were gangbanged on Sam's life, when Sam was still friends with Inez and co, and when you sold that baby to Sharon T. And she had a problem with the cigarette smoke of this baby. And you came on there and you defended yourself and you said, oh, I don't smoke, I have a heart condition, why would I be smoking? Why is this woman not contacting me herself? That's not right that she goes to you guys. And I defended you, saying, no, she is not. Anasha and I were both on this live in the background watching and listening. And we both said, this is not right. This is not right ganging up on this woman. We didn't know you. And I stood up for you completely. And what did I get as a return from you? You lied. And how did you, and you didn't come out on your own because you had a moment of clarity in your head. You came out with the truth is because your son ousted you or outed you. Other than that, you would still be lying probably to this day. So that's my problem with you. And it spiraled out of control from there. And those are the people that I don't like here. And those are the people that I want them to stay away from me. I want them to not mention me either in reference or by name. I want them to erase me from their memory. I don't want them on my channel. I would prefer for them not to watch me. And that goes for their followers too. Because if this is so black and white that if you follow them, you cannot be following me. Because this is such an ethics violation coming to my channel and still be on their channel that I can't have that. I rather just have, 30 followers and they're true followers and true friends that I can really respect and, and put my hand in the fire for. I can't do that with this group of people. I can't. And why is that? What's really funny too is how Pixie now makes me now the number one enemy. You know why that is? I saw this coming too. And I was saying that to David. I'm like, okay, so they ran off Penny, they ran off Anne, they ran off Dawn, they ran off Sam, they ran off Shelby. The only one left is me. And Emily. And Emily does her life things, which are great. And she's been here for a long time, and so they're still kind of going after her. But right now, the number one target is me because I'll speak out and I speak up for me, and I will call BS BS. So, all of your little minions that follow Pixie. Oh yeah, speaking of Pixie and her channel, I just read something on Instagram from another follower. She's also in this community. I'm not going to mention her name. And she put some pictures of these babies, like all hooked up to hoses and being incubated and things. And she basically said, this is not entertaining, Pixie Mommy's Reborns. If you're making role play videos of your reborn's NICU experience, you are simply profiting from children's pain and suffering. Please don't support these videos. Let me tell you this. My daughter was preemie. And for you to explore children's pain in the way that you do is disgusting. And the people that like this are young kids, young teenagers, or young people that have no clue what it's like to be an adult woman, a mother of a preemie, that this offends them. And not only does it offend them, but what you are showing here is factually incorrect. No preemie is ever swaddled in a NICU. You have a heart monitor and beeping machines in the background, and there's nothing hooked up to the baby. You take these snot things and you suck the snot out of the baby, which you don't ever do with a preemie. The preemie's only there under light in an incubator. You don't touch them unless you have to absolutely touch them, and all they wear is a diaper. Everything you do here is completely incorrect. Factually, medically incorrect. So why don't you, instead of typing these essays to your buddy Jen, why don't you take that time and educate yourself on what's really going on in a NICU? Because you clearly have no clue. You know, you say that you have, and you said that very openly, that you have a son with autism. How would you like if people would make fun of your son's disability? You know, just for content in the community. Does anybody think that's fun? Does anybody think that's okay? I don't. So what is okay with a premature baby? And these are dolls. You know, these are not real babies. These are dolls, and you create these, you set people back into the worst memory of their life. For what? For a click? For a view? Why? I mean, you know, you're a channel creator. Create something positive for once. This is disgusting, and I know why you did it, because there was a channel creator a couple of years ago that did this and got like a ton of views on this, and so you were jumping on that bandwagon too. This is not educational. This is bull. This is BS from beginning to end, and this is cruel, completely cruel. You need to stop this, because as a mother of a preemie, I find it offensive, completely offensive, and to the people like that commented on Jen's live one last time. Shelby never had to apologize. I never had to get permission from us. We made that very clear in the video. And I don't know why Jen had to do a video about me and Sam when that video was not about Jen. It was about Shelby. And you can spin it any way you like. I know what the truth is. I talked to Shelby, and you know what? You are just too. Do you think she just woke up one morning and say, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make peace with Jen." You know, for a year and a half, I went after her and Pixie, and I'm just now seeing clarity. I saw the light. I saw God. I got an epiphany. So therefore, no. No. If you think that's true, then I have a bridge to sell to you. So with that being said, I'm getting off here. I am not changing a baby because I don't want to bring dolls into when I make a video like this, because it makes those are two different things. I want to keep my dolls happy and fun, and don't want to change a baby when I do this kind of videos. I do want to tell you though that there's another baby coming, and I have another sculpt that I bought that I don't know if I'm going to have that made. I'm not sure which way I'm going here with my channel. If I want to do more reborns, or if I want to go more in the different direction. David at this point is so sick of this and this community, that he really wants to kind of like step away from the reborn community and just us to do something completely like a family channel. So I don't know, we're trying to figure it out, which way we want to go, but it's just this is just craziness. And it's not craziness from the 2 or 3 people that put the craziness out there, but it's crazy how many people are so desperate for entertainment that they believe it or want to believe it or pretend to believe it just to get more. It's they know it's not true. They know it's not true. They know it's all bull. And they just like to be entertained because they are so bored being at home, sitting in front of YouTube and watch one drama video after another that, they're not here for the dolls. They're not. Because you can tell, like Shelby said to me, she said, look at the video I did apologizing to Jen for all it's worth. That I got almost 700 views, and then the day before I did a video of changing a doll where I got 150 views. So it just shows you where this community is with the dolls. They're just they're just in for the drama. I mean, and I don't know if I want to be part of it. I really don't. But for the people that really are my friends and that really enjoy David and I and the dolls and our adventure, for them alone, we are really thinking hard. If it wasn't for them, we would be like, okay, forget it. I'm shutting my channel and I'm going a different direction, maybe opening something else. But for them, because they're also doll collectors and also love the dolls and love the hobby, for them alone, we are rethinking. And we don't want to make a rash decision based on these crazy people here. So with that being said, have a happy, what's today, Thursday? Every day is like the same nowadays. Can't get out, especially in Georgia. Our numbers are still going up. I saw Shelby just had her fingernails done. Geez, it's like, I have to fly to Europe to get my nails done, I guess. Just like in Germany, everything is open. The kids are back in school. They've had, I think, 50 new cases. That's it. I mean, it can be done. This virus can be handled. You just need to be smart, and you need to all do it together. So with that being said, have a happy Thursday. Stay safe and be kind to one another. Take care. Bye.